There are over 120,000 varieties of rice grown on this planet, yet almost everyone eats the same 2 or 3 kinds their entire life and never questions why. Some rice is built to stay fluffy and separate. Some is built to clump together on purpose. And some rice can quite literally survive underwater. Today, we're auditing every major type of rice on Earth in 5 minutes, so you never grab the wrong bag again. Welcome back to Bite Audit, the channel that investigates the real science behind the food on your plate. Let's get into it. First up, Basmati rice, grown primarily in India and Pakistan at the base of the Himalayas. Basmati is a long-grain rice known for its distinct nutty aroma caused by a naturally occurring aromatic compound in the grain itself. It stays separate and fluffy after cooking, which is why it's the standard choice for biryanis and pilafs, dishes where clumping would ruin the texture entirely. Next, jasmine rice, the fragrant staple of Thailand and much of Southeast Asia. Unlike basmati, jasmine rice is slightly stickier once cooked, with a soft, tender bite and a subtle floral aroma. It's the default rice for most Thai and Vietnamese dishes, built to hold sauce and flavor without turning mushy. Then there's arborio rice, the short, starchy grain grown in Italy's Po Valley. Arborio is the backbone of risotto, and the reason comes down to starch content. Arborio releases far more starch than long-grain rice when stirred and slowly cooked, creating that signature creamy texture without any cream actually being added. Closely related is Carnaroli rice, sometimes called the king of risotto rice by Italian chefs, because it holds its shape even better than arborio while releasing just as much starch, making it more forgiving for home cooks who tend to overcook risotto. Now to sushi rice, technically a short-grain japonica rice, seasoned after cooking with rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. The key trait here is stickiness. Sushi rice needs to hold together firmly enough to be shaped by hand or wrapped in seaweed, something long-grain rice simply cannot do. Sona Masoori, widely used across South India, sits in an unusual middle ground. Lighter than basmati, less sticky than jasmine, and it cooks faster than almost any other variety, which is exactly why it's the everyday household rice across Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Long-grain white rice, the most common rice in American supermarkets, is prized simply for being neutral, mild in flavor, fluffy and separate, designed to be a blank canvas underneath literally anything you put on top of it. Brown rice is not actually a different grain at all. It's any rice variety left with its outer bran layer intact instead of polished away. That extra layer adds fiber and a chewy texture, but it also means brown rice takes almost twice as long to cook as its white counterpart. Black rice, sometimes called forbidden rice, was historically reserved for Chinese emperors and nobility, believed to promote longevity and off-limits to common citizens. Today, it's prized for its deep purple color when cooked and a nutrient profile containing more antioxidants than most berries. Red rice, grown across parts of Southeast Asia and the Himalayas, gets its color from natural pigmentation in the bran layer, offering a slightly nutty, earthy flavor between brown and black rice in both taste and texture. Wild rice technically isn't rice at all. It's the seed of an aquatic grass, native to the Great Lakes region of North America, traditionally hand-harvested from canoes by indigenous communities. It has a distinctly chewy texture and a smoky, grassy flavor, unlike any true rice variety. Bomba rice, grown in Spain, is the only rice traditionally used for authentic paella because of one unusual trait. It can absorb up to 3 times its volume in liquid without turning mushy or splitting open, allowing it to soak up broth and saffron flavor far more intensely than any other variety. And finally, glutinous or sticky rice, despite the name, contains no gluten at all. The term refers only to its glue-like texture once cooked. It's the foundation of Southeast Asian desserts like Thai mango sticky rice And in Laos, it's so central to the culture that it's eaten by hand at nearly every meal. So next time you're standing in the rice aisle, remember, it's never just rice. It's a decision about texture, stickiness, and exactly what dish you're trying to build. If this audit changed how you'll shop for rice, let us know which type surprised you most in the comments, and subscribe to Bite Audit, because next time we're auditing every cut of beef on the planet.